Well, ladies and gents, it is officially 2025. I hope you all had a happy and healthy holiday season. You know, Christmas, New Year's, that sort of thing. I've actually been under the weather and fighting off this cold-like symptoms, cough, run nose, amazing amounts of mucus type situation. But I think I'm at the end of it, and I should be good in the next couple days. I actually went to urgent care the other day to get some meds because the cough was just too much. And now it's just a constant tickle that won't go away. So, you know, it's a little frustrating when you're with customers and you're coughing and, you know, you're doing your best to cough in your sleeve and take cough drops and walk away when you can and do what you got to do. But, you know, it's part of the thing when you can't shake something for a week and a half, 2 weeks. It just takes time to run through your system. And it seems to be going around because it's not just me. This is a Blazer EV that's actually one of Ed's customers. Ed's not going to be here at the moment. He had something he had to go out and do. So I'm going to help out and do the delivery for him. One thing I like to do is get all the charging stuff up by my desk so I can go through the charge cord, the level 1 and 2 adapter, and just make sure they know exactly how to use the car and charge the car if they're using this unit. Other than that, owner's manuals we keep in the car. The window sticker should still be on it. Detail will take that off for me. It's got 98% battery, so it's ready to go. It's pretty much ready to go. Customer will be here in about an hour. We'll have it all cleaned up, ready to go for him to help Ed out. Okay, we have another one of Eddie's customers that showed up on a Tahoe. We're going to show him that. We're actually here on the 1st, so we open from 10 to 2. Quick 4-hour day. We're going to deliver the Blazer. We're going to show this customer Tahoe, see if we can put a deal together. Anyway, the video will continue tomorrow on Thursday when we're back full shift, 9 to 7:30. Part of dealership life is doing a lot of little mundane tasks, like for instance when you first walk in the door, didn't even get logged into your system yet, phones are ringing, and another salesperson's customer left their parking sticker in their trade. So we do them a favor, grab it out, call them back, let them know we have it, they can come pick it up. Hey Jim, it's Dave over at Schumacher Chevy. The car was still here. I got the parking pass off the car. So I'm going to leave it with the receptionist, and then if at any point you guys are in the area, you got it. Bye. Can you hang on to this just in case this guy Jim shows up?
What is this?
That's his parking pass.
Oh.
That he left in the window. Yeah.
Okay.
He's going to come in today. I have a couple things going on today in that yesterday we did in fact sell that Chevrolet Tahoe. Now it's in my Little Falls location, so I have to go there to get it. Or they'll send someone to go get it, and then hopefully we can have it here and ready to go for that customer to pick it up by tomorrow. This Colorado I sold the other day. Mother and son were here. These are previous customers of mine. The father's coming in later today to take a drive and look at it as well, and then most likely they'll take it home. So I'm going to make sure I get it gassed up. I'm going to have it cleaned up for their appointment when they come in at 4:30, and this will hopefully go down the road as well. If you remember a couple videos ago, I did in fact have somebody else on this truck, and that deal did not pan out. It turned out to be a credit situation, a lot of negative equity on a trade, and just a bunch of things working against that customer that we could not get that deal done. But you know, you try, you do what you can, and it's the law of averages. You know, the more people you get in front of, the more people you'll sell. It's as simple as that. We actually have somebody here now that I can use to gas the vehicles. He's gassing one right now, so when he comes back, I'm gonna have this one ready to go so he can bring this for me, and I don't have to take the trip. I can stay here and do things in the office which need to get done. Thank you, sir. Now that we're starting 2025, I think it's a great time to obviously talk about how we ended 2024. Now, if you haven't noticed already, or if you haven't heard, I'm proud to report that General Motors was the #1 selling car company in 2024, and we were second to Tesla in selling electric vehicles. So those are two great milestones. I actually finished the year with 181 units sold. That's new and used. I did 140 new and I did 41 used. Definitely not the number of units I would want. I've done 250 in this store, you know, so we're still tackling some issues with interest rates and higher pricing and lack of inventory and things like that, but we're making it work. The funny thing is, if you look at the increase year over year for Chevrolet, it was like 1.7%. Mine was 0, because in 2023, I did 187 cars, 140 new. So I did the exact same amount of new cars in 2023 that I did in 2024. I did a couple more used cars in 2023, but we were right on pace with what it's been like. So the goal here is to make 2025 a lot better. We definitely want to hit at least 200 units. We're going to make it happen. I'd also like to point out that of the 140 new, 26 of them were electric. I did 1 Bolt EV, 18 Equinox EVs, and 7 Blazer EVs, which is around 14% of the total. I read somewhere with, I don't know if it was within GM or within somebody talking about GM, but saying that their goal was 10% of sales would be EV, 90% would be gas. That 14% is better than they anticipated. Now, if you don't already know, one of my goals for 2025 is to hit 100,000 subscribers on this channel. So we're gonna get very consistent with doing uploads. I think that'll be the key to building the channel. Now, we're just at like 30,900 or something like that. So we got ways to go. But what I think is really cool is the first vehicle I sold for 2025 was actually somebody who watches the channel. They gave me a call on Saturday. They wanted to come in. They're looking for a car for their daughter. Watches the videos, said he's tired of getting jerked around at other stores up by him, so he was going to take the ride down. And the family did. They came down and they basically purchased a duplicate of this white Trax 2RS right here. Unfortunately, still covered in snow here, so you can't see that it does in fact have the sunroof. It's a 2RS, which is super nice equipment, sporty looking on the inside, drives great. Now, they didn't buy this exact one because of some damage that must have got on the vehicle during shipping. And as they walked around the car, they saw this here. So there's a couple little scratches. It's not horrible. Actually, it's not even scratches. This might actually all come off. Oh, wow. Let me get something from detail. Let's see if this comes right off. I got some quick detail around this microfiber here. Nah, there's definitely a little underlining scratch there. It could probably be buffed out, but there's definitely some marks. When I originally saw it looked a lot worse than that, and my client looked at it and was like, no, I don't want a car brand new that's gonna have scratches on it, which I completely understand. So the benefit of having 5 locations, I did a search online and we had 2 essentially duplicate vehicles to this. The only addition was the other vehicles had the all-weather floor liners. We worked the deal, came to an agreement, put the deal together, and they'll be here this Friday to pick it up. It is a cold, blustery day out there. Right now it's in the low 30s, high 20s earlier today. You know, very, very, very cold, but we're still selling cars. I just spot delivered my first car for 2025. It's been a little slow. January is known to be a slower month because you're coming off all the year-end deals, but some of these deals are actually better this month than they were last month. And the gentleman that just took delivery of this brand new 2025 Equinox, the deal today was better than the deal we quoted for him in December. So, you know, it worked out. He got a better deal because he was ready to go. The vehicle was in stock, and, you know, we made it work to you know, compensate for the fact that we understand it's going to be a slower month. We were actually able to pull him out of this car early. Still had about 3 months left on this Equinox lease. We bought this from the bank, used it as a trade-in, got rid of his payments. This way he didn't owe anything on that car. We washed him out of it, put him in a new one. New one's got more equipment. It's got the new camera system. It's got the rear camera mirror, the Evo Tex, the whole new interior of the 25 Equinox. So he was super happy to get into a new vehicle, and at a price point that was very, very comparable to what he was on that car. Negotiations on that deal actually went pretty easily. See, what had happened was my manager, Corey, yesterday was kind of going through our leads from last month, you know, with deals we worked last month. And what he'll do, and what the managers here will do a lot of times, is in their time throughout the day, they'll put those deals together with the new programs for the new month, see where we're at. And if it makes sense, give the customer a call, let them know. So when the gentleman came in today, he pretty much knew exactly where we were gonna be. We did change vehicles. We negotiated a little bit back and forth to make him happy and get him to where he wanted to be and put that deal together. So very simple process, very easy. It's just going back to last month, revisiting the deals you didn't close, applying the new programs for the new month, and seeing where you're at. And that's a lot of what we do, especially in a month like January, which historically is a slower month because you're just coming off all the year and stuff like I mentioned earlier. Right now I'm working on a customer in Gary. Thank you very much for the referral. A gentleman who watches YouTube videos that I create from out in Pennsylvania. I'm working with his niece right now on a Blazer EV. So hopefully we'll get to put that together, and then she'll take the ride up here and buy the vehicle from us. This is the Blazer EV here that we're talking about. Now it's a 2024, it's an LT with the driver convenience and comfort package. It also has the convenience and driver confidence package, as well as the sunroof. So it's pretty much a fully loaded LT all-wheel drive Blazer EV. Now, we just went back and forth with my customer a little bit via text and also with a phone call. And they're like an hour and a half away, so they're not really in the area. So there's a couple things that are a concern. One is, are there state rebates in Pennsylvania for EV cars that I cannot apply for because I'm a Jersey dealer? So all we can do at that point is get very aggressive with our pricing to see if we still compete. The other thing we discussed, and this is probably the most important thing, is where are you going to charge the car? And this is very, very important when you buy an electric car. If you can charge at home or charge at work, you're in the best shape, because now wherever you spend 8 hours at work, 10, 12 hours overnight at home, you could fully charge the car overnight on a level 2 charger. That's the ultimate goal. If you can't do that, like in this case right now, my customer can't do that, she's gonna have to rely on public charging. One, it could be pricier. It will be pricier than if you charge at home. Two, you're gonna have time constraints, right? You're gonna have to worry about, is someone else using the charger? Is the charger down? You know, how long do you have to sit and wait with the charger, depending on what kind of range you need or battery, replenishment you need. There's a lot of questions there. So what I advised her to do is hold back just for a little bit. She has a couple months left on her lease. Talk to an electrician, see how much it'll cost to get a level 2 outlet installed at the house. Right now, she has a garage, but apparently no outlet in the garage. So find that out. If you can get that done for a few $100, the car comes with what you need to plug into that charger. And at that point, like she had said, she drives maybe 20 to 30 miles a day. You're a great candidate for an electric car. If you can't charge at home, you really do research. You got to really look into where can you charge, how many options do you have, and what's the cost of those chargers. Let me ask you a question. You gonna go with this Tesla?
Think about it. Equinox, how much?
So the Tesla's gonna be like $340 a month if you put the $3,000 down.
Why is it $340? What happened to like $300?
Because you got to click edit details, because the $299 is what they advertise, right? When you click on it, you got to take out the $100 estimated gas savings. You got to click that you want to include tax and fees, and it's going to estimate the tax and fees at like $24.50. So now it means to get to that $300, you're paying $54.50 up front.
So what I thought it hopped up to $308. I didn't see $350 something.
I did it on mine. You have GM supplier. I'm sitting in an Equinox EV right now, white with the white and black interior. It looks beautiful. It's got all-wheel drive and like this package with all the special stuff, 360 camera, heated wheel, like all that stuff. And with the 3,000, we get to $319. It'll be $20, $30 cheaper than the Tesla.
How is that possible? How many miles you got on the Equinox?
285.
Oh my God.
Because it's all-wheel drive.
Okay, so yeah, so you get more of a vehicle, because I was looking at rear-wheel drive.
Same car, front-wheel drive would be $3,000 less. On the lease, you're paying for half that, so divide 1,500 by 36. It'll give you a good estimate of the difference.
Yeah.
I would just say go with the all-wheel drive. It's a great car. It's nice. It's different. I think she'd like it. Are you looking to spend this money, or is this like an impulse thing because you saw the ad of $299?
Dude, it's 100% impulse. Are you kidding me?
It's all the ad.
I'm investing into savings in my future for when our cruise breaks. That's what I'm trying to do.
And you're keeping that car, or would you want to get rid of it?
I would sell it, man. Just sell it privately.
All right, dude, we'll sell it privately. Exactly. We'll sell that car for like $6,000.
So, Model Y, right? 143, click this little box, get rid of that, include taxes, move that, 306.
Yeah, but what's the down?
$299.
Yeah, but then when you click the tax, what does it say there? Real small. Do it signing.
5,458.
That's what you're paying up front to get to that payment.
Oh.
So now change your money down. Put the money down to like 0. And if you do that, now all you're doing is paying the taxes and fees up front. And that's the new payment.
I do at signing 2,500. It brings it to 393 a month. 3,500 down. It brings it down to 292. But then you still owe another 5,000 at signing.
No, that's including that's the math of the two. That's the down payment plus all the tax and fees.
Plus the taxes.
Correct. Dude, don't put that much money down on a lease. You don't want to do that.
That's crazy.
So I ran the lease here. If you did nothing but give us the first payment, you're at $419. So it's literally you pay $419 day one. You have 35 payments left. You're paying $14,800 for 3 years of driving.
Who wants a Chevy?
Wow.
Total impulse buying. I gotta sleep on it again.
Dude, take a ride up tomorrow.
Look at you trying to
Take a ride up. I could put it as an appointment. I get credit for the appointment.
get out of here.
And then just drive it, dude. See what she thinks. You don't have to buy it.
This vehicle is in demonstration mode, connected by OnStar's high-speed 4G connection. Press the blue OnStar button to learn more.
This is the Chevy Trax that we sold last Saturday. Remember the one I had to go get at our Little Falls location. Folks are coming in today to take delivery and pick it up. This is their daughter's first car, so it's pretty exciting experience. I'm all ready to go. We got it gassed, we got the paperwork ready. They're gonna be here in about an hour, probably about an hour, and we will get them all set up. This is, again, the first car I sold for 2025, and it's cool because it was a YouTube viewer that came in to buy the car. And the whole push for 2025 is gonna be to build this YouTube channel. So I hope you enjoyed this first episode, in a sense, of Dealership Life 2.0. You know, it was an experience this week to try to just film throughout the week and find little things to talk about and compile into one video that you get to watch, kind of like the whole week. So let me know your thoughts below. Please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit that 100K by the end of the year. Thank you.